Lee's decision to say no to guerrilla war was incredibly pivotal for a number of reasons. Well, as he himself once put it, if he could get to the Blue Ridge Mountains, he could hold out for another 20 years. And that certainly is true. They had partisans, they had a wide countryside, the South itself was suited to guerrilla war. And had Lee made that decision, it is likely that the war would have continued for many decades hence. And in the end, though, he would say no to it because, and this is quite important, particularly as we're talking about Abraham Lincoln, he would say at the end of the war, he would say, I surrendered as much to Lincoln's goodness as I did to Grant's armies. That too is very important. And one of the keys to that, one of the keys to know why Lee would say no to guerrilla warfare and would stick to that even when other partisans would come to him when he was eventually in Richmond, and he would shake his head and say, we must not do that. A guerrilla war should not be waged. Maybe it can't be won, but in any case, we should not do it. And that was because of the character of the leaders he would face, and not only what Lincoln did in sending out a message of common humanity and binding up the wounds of the two sides, but just as importantly, what Grant would do at that epic day and that epic surrender at a little place called Appomattox.